Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the first episode of the credit card series, and today we're going to talk about how to choose the right credit card. Now, I know that there is a lot of confusion when you talk about credit cards because you keep getting these phone calls, you keep looking at new cards coming out in the space, you have friends who keep telling you which card is the best for you. But boss, there are so many different cards in different tiers right now that it gets very difficult to find out what is the best credit card for you, how to choose the right one according to your spends, according to your lifestyle. There's a lot of things, right? So today we're going to start breaking down how to choose your perfect credit card, and I will show you some examples of how I choose my perfect credit card as well. So without wasting any more time, let's get into the next segment. Now the first thing you need to do is something called lifestyle check. Yes. Now I know it's very easy because a lot of people will come and tell you, Shashank, I think this is the best credit card for you, or some bank will call you and say this is the best credit card for you, but nobody knows what's the best credit card for you. Only you know what's the best credit card for you. So the simple hack here, what you need to do is just download your bank statement and start going through and start filtering all the expenses that you have, and you will automatically find out whether your travel expenses are more, whether your dining expenses are more, whether your entertainment like book my shows more. So we don't know, right? But every person has a different spending pattern, and depending on that spending pattern, you need to take the right credit card for yourself. Okay, now let me give you my own example as well. So if you look at me, I travel a lot, right? So if you look at me, in all my credit cards are currently on credit, and if I click on any of my credit card, it shows me my spending pattern. Now as soon as I check my spending pattern, you will see that most of my expenses that are shown on credit are basically travel expenses, right? Now travel expenses make up most of my expenses in a month, and that is why I take a travel credit card. So the travel credit card that I have is the Air India signature credit card. Next you will see there is entertainment, and then there is dining, right? Now I have a lifestyle card for that as well. But what I'm trying to tell you guys here is lifestyle is the most important thing for you to understand what is the best credit card for you. And if you don't understand that, then you will always choose the wrong credit card. Now the next thing you need to look at is something called credit card optimization with respect to reward points. Now reward points is the most crucial and the most important thing when you're buying a credit card, right? Why? Because when you use the credit period and then when you pay back everything on time like a good person, you get rewarded for this, and those reward points will help you minimize your costs and get something for free, right? Whether it's points when you're shopping or whether it's when you're traveling, different things, right? Now this is very important because every credit card has a different reward structure, and we need to analyze what is the best reward structure for you. Now let me show you how I did it with my own credit card. So I have an Air India signature travel credit card. So let me quickly screen share and show you how I chose this card. Okay, now I love traveling a lot, as I said. Now this is the Air India signature credit card. So what I do first is, as soon as you join, right? So for example, let me show you the joining fees. The joining fees is 4999 plus taxes, which is 5,000 rupees a year plus taxes, right? And the joining bonus that they give me here is 20,000 reward points. Now is 20,000 reward points good or bad? You do not know yet. So what you need to do is I have to make an Air India account here, then log into that Air India account and check the sector or check the flight sector that is most important for me. So I do a lot of travel between Bombay and Bangalore. So I checked the price of Bombay and Bangalore, and I checked how much points will be required for one economy ticket, and one economy ticket was approximately 8,000 points. So then I realized if I pay 5,000 rupees to get this credit card, I get 20,000 reward points, which is automatically 2 free economy tickets and little more points in the end, right? Which is worth 16,000. Okay, then I said, okay, this is great. Apart from that, we have a frequent flyer membership, direct complimentary membership, which is completely all right. Let's see something else that is there, right? Now when you get the 20,000 reward points, which is usually done after you pay the annual fee, which is at 4,999, that's when they give you the 20,000 points. So then you tell them to transfer it to your Air India account, and then you can start using. But now look at the other advantages here, right? Every time you spend 100 rupees, you get 4 reward points. Now don't forget, for one ticket, I need 8,000 points. So here I get 4 reward points for every 100 rupees spent. Now, obviously, you need to spend a lot to get one free ticket. It's not something that is very easy that you can just go swipe your card and get a free ticket. But anyway, if you're spending, might as well do it in an efficient way, which you can get flight tickets for free. But there was one more beautiful catch that I saw here, which I loved, right? And what was that? That was this 1 lakh bonus reward points annually. Now this is something that helped me a lot. So this is on annual retail spends. If you spend 5 lakhs in a year on your credit card, they give you another 20,000 points for free, right? Now 20,000 points is again 2 economy tickets. Now if I spend up to 10 lakhs, right, which is cumulative, so 5 lakhs ke baad another 5 lakhs if you spend, you get 30,000 more points. So that's 50,000 points in total. And if you do 20 lakhs, which is a lot of money, you get 50,000 points as a bonus. Totally you have 1 lakh free 1 lakh bonus points that you get, and if you divide that by 8,000, you'll see that you'll get anywhere between 12 to 13 tickets for free, which is great if you're doing that. But this is for very high spenders. I think 5 lakhs is something most of us might look at, but this is how I check my credit cards, because I like looking at the reward points, and without the reward points I will not even do a transaction if I don't read this. The third reward point, which is another very important thing here for me, is I can get up to 30 reward points for every 100 rupees spent on Air India tickets. Now, if I pay for Air India tickets, I get 30 reward points. Okay, 30 reward points for every 100 rupees spent, whereas here on normal spends you only get 4. So when you start booking your normal flights, you start getting a lot of points again over here, right? So these are how I look at points and how I try to optimize points, so that I don't have to travel by paying for a ticket, but I travel most of the time for free, and this is how I basically do it, right? So this is what I just want to quickly show you before I go to the next segment. Now, the next thing you need to look at when you're buying your first credit card is to start looking at the offers available on that credit card. Now, most of the credit cards are either Visa credit card or MasterCard credit cards, and most of the time across segments there are always offers running around. Now, obviously it is very difficult for me or you to track the offers that are going on, because I'll be just going and randomly shopping on, say, Clear Trip or Go iBaby, or I'm booking an OYO, and then suddenly I'll realize, okay, if I had used this card and I'd used this coupon code, I would have got maybe 5 to 10 to 15% discount. But how do I find these offers? Because they don't keep sending me a message saying this is a new offer. So there are two ways to do this. Let me explain. The first way is if you have logged in on Cred and put your credit card details on Cred, and there is a settings button. If you click on that and open card offers, you will automatically see all the different offers that are currently there on your card. So basically Cred optimizes all the offers that are there and keeps it in a very simple format along with the category. So you can choose travel, you can choose lifestyle, you can choose something else, and it shows you all the different offers that are there. So when I choose travel, it shows me the different offers that I can get on travel. That is one option that you can use Cred for any kind of offer. So just put your card in there, put the offers, go to the offer section, and you'll see everything under one roof. Now, the second option, as I said, most of the cards are Visa cards or MasterCards. You can go to the Visa website. Okay, so let me show you this. This is again a beautiful hack. Now you can go to Visa's website over here, right? Let me just show this to you. You can go to Visa's website over here and then choose what categories you want. Say for example, I like travel. Valid card types, you can choose whatever yours is. For me, mine is let's say Visa Signature, but not business, but let me choose business for now. Or you can just do valid card types here, and it will show you all the different type of offers that are going on currently on your card. So for example, if I wanted to book an OYO, I can get some particular discount over there. If I wanted to go to Taj, I can get a particular discount over there on my Visa card. And these are the different things, and this is across the world, right? This is not just for India. You can choose this across the world as well. And similarly, you can do this with MasterCard as well, and you can go to MasterCard's website and look at all the offers that are currently running. So it is very beautiful because very few people actually know about this, that you can go here and check all the offers that are currently running, and most of the time they'll have a discount coupon over there when you try to go and click on something, right? So every time there'll be a discount coupon, you can take that and use it at the time of checkout. Guys, now coming to the most important part of this video, right? We saw all the good things about a credit card, but now let's look at the fees and charges of a credit card. Now, a lot of credit card companies very secretly don't show you upfront what are the charges of a credit card apart from the annual charges. So let me show you how you can track this and how you can start reading up about this. And this is my segment called Read the Fine Print. So let's look at this. Now, this was my SBI Air India card that I showed you, right? Now, if you see this, they won't show you any fees, right? What if I want to do an EMI? What if I delay my payment, right? What is the interest rate if I delay my payment? What is the penalty charges? All that is not written here. And in fact, it should be written in something called fees and charges. So usually there's features and fees and charges. But if I go to fees and charges, they will still show me the annual one-time fee of up to 4999. They will still not show me the actual fees. So for that, you need to click on another button called terms and conditions, and it is most of the time inside the terms and conditions. Now, if you go here, you will see something called fees and charges. Once you click on that, you will see the different charges that are there that are associated with your credit card. Now, let me just zoom in for easy reading purposes, and let me show you very quickly what are the important charges, right? So if you open, say for example, if you withdraw cash from an ATM in an emergency purchases, a transaction fee of 2.5% will be charged, or 500 rupees, whichever is higher at domestic ATMs, right? That is number one. And international ATMs, it's even more higher. So ideally, do not withdraw any cash. Annual maintenance fee, we know it's 4999 that we already saw, right? Apart from that, what is the interest rate? So if you keep coming down, interest rate comes under the column finance charges, right? So here, the current rate of finance charges or interest rate is 3.5% per month or 42% per year. Okay, so if you delay your credit card a payment, right, or if you only pay the minimum amount due, a sudden 3.5% per month interest rate will be added. And here you can also read different examples that are there, right? What if your credit statement is on 15th and you purchase something, right? There is example 1, example 2, example 3, example 4. So you can start reading up about this and try to understand how your credit card is actually functioning. In apart from that, there is another thing called late payment charges. So sometimes what happens is we pay the amount late and we don't even pay the minimum amount due for some reason, but you can avoid all these charges if you just go and put your credit card on credit, because they send you on WhatsApp as well a notification saying, boss Shashank, you need to start paying this bill. It is outstanding now. In the next 5 days, please pay your bill, or else you will have to pay charges like this, right? So for anything about 1000 rupees, you need to pay 400 rupees in charges, is almost 40%, right? But anything about 25 to 50,000, you have to pay 1100 rupees just as a penalty fee. So over and above that finance charge of 3.25% that was on top, or 3.5% that was on top, you need to pay another thing called late payment charges as well. So all of these things start adding, right, if you start delaying your payments. And when all of these things happen, it starts affecting you as well. Now apart from that, even when you redeem a reward, they will charge you a fee of 99 rupees, and this is for cash redemption, gifts and specific vouchers, where they charge you 99 rupees as well. So all of these things, guys, all of these things you need to understand and read when you talk about a credit card, because this is the fine print. And I would take at least 10 to 15 minutes and start reading up about this. What happens with my credit limits, right? What is my billing and statement? How does that work? How does my outstanding EMIs come across? So all of these things come into the picture. So I hope you guys got a good understanding. Now, once you have identified the right credit card, you've gone through all the information, you've seen the reward points, you've seen the offers, you have added it everywhere, and you've also seen the charges. Now you're saying, okay, let me apply for this credit card. Now, when you're applying for a credit card, please understand there are certain rules, right? First, it's a simple KYC process. You need your bank statement, you need your Aadhaar card, PAN card. Nowadays, we have digital online verification process as well. So they don't come to your house to check. They will do a digital verification. And if it is required, they will come to your house and do a physical verification as well. Right? So all of these things happen. But there are some cards that are not accessible to everyone. There are different tiers. And how are these tiers based out of? These tiers are based out of salaries, right? So if your salary is above, say, 30 lakhs, then some cards are available for you. If you are below 10 lakhs, there are some cards available for you. If you're below 5 lakhs, then there are some cards available, and you cannot avail the other cards as well. So when you want to apply for a credit card, I would suggest you just keep all your documentations ready, all your Aadhaar card, PAN card, bank statements, for your eKYC as well. And when they ask you these questions, be honest and truthful about everything, because if you're not truthful, then you might not get the credit card. Now, here are some simple finance rules that you can apply when you get your new credit card. See, because when you get your new credit card, you're usually very excited. You want to go swipe, you want to spend, right? But I would say keep your credit utilization below 30%. This is a golden rule. You have to keep it below 30%, number one, right? Number two, don't get a high credit limit. Let's assume somebody gave you a high credit limit and you're very excited about it. But for the first 3 months, you can go to your settings of your credit card and reduce your credit limit or usage spend limit, right? And I would keep it not more than 50% of your current monthly salary, because if you do it anything above 50%, then you might fall into a small debt trap. Number three, I would say after 3 months, now you're disciplined, you know how to use your credit card, you've been optimizing it properly, then you can remove your credit limit and start using as much as you want, right? So these are some of the things I would suggest. And finally, if you want to monitor any additional expense that you might have on your credit card, then first thing you should do is just take your credit card details, go on to Cred and put all the information there. Not only do you get good offers on Cred, not only do you understand your credit card even better, but it also keeps track of any fixed weird charges that might come, any hidden charges that might come. All of that Cred will keep notifying you. So that is a good tool, and I have been using it every single month. So guys, I hope you got a good understanding of how to choose your right credit card and the different steps that are there when you are looking at a new credit card, right? Now my job here is to come and try to be very clear to you guys about credit card, because I've been in a situation where I've had a bad experience with the credit card, and I don't want you guys to have that same experience as well, right? So now if you have any doubts, any questions about credit cards, don't hesitate, put it in the comments below and I will reply to all of them, because I don't want you to fall into a debt trap, but I want you to use a credit card in a very beautiful manner, right? So I hope you guys like this episode. In the next episode, I will show you my credit card hacks and I will reveal all of my hacks that I currently use. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys liked it. I will see you guys in the next episode. Till then, please click on that like button, share and subscribe this with your friends, and any doubts, any comments, put in the comment below. Okay, thank you. This is me, Shashank, signing off. Take care. See you guys. Bye.